We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Redwoods of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Orbits of Anchorage. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go here in Anchorage. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, right away, they'll change the look.
30 left. 11 Agate. 13 Luke.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
ETN up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And the tight end goes in motion left. And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Back-to-back running plays putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Man in motion is Agnew. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here from 28 yards out. And his kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
But they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall.
And the Orbits are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
13 Now Lawrence on 1st down.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Now Lawrence changing the play. From midfield now, Lawrence.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. In motion right is Ridley.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And they'll run with ETN. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Redwoods are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10 to 7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd down, it's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. The shotgun snap to Willis. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's able to bring it up. Shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Man in motion is Agnew. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And down to the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
30 left. 11
On second down, Lawrence.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now receiver in motion left. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Etienne is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Right open. 13 Luke. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
He's got a man complete.
Down the right sideline. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Henry. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Willis rushing him to the line in a hurry here. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Willis is that's taken in by a Cockrell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
70 Ranger.
Second down, here's Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Orbits are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak, and that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. And a huge play that time. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll audible to something else. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
Hey, kill. Take right open. 11. Go, let's go. Go.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Redwoods have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Easy. 30 left.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Get it!
Now Willis on the bootleg. They'll roll him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Let's go now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Second down throw coming by Willis. And he slings one that's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
60 Maverick.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On third down, it's Willis. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Orbits answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now ETN to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
13 loop. 11. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll run with ETN. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, right back to ETN. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. On second down, a run with ETN.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Here's first down. Here's Lawrence.
He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
A look at the clock, 35 seconds to play. This is second down. Back to throw, Lawrence.
This is caught inside the 15.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Here comes second down.
Same break. Hey, Jupiter. 30 left.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he got it. He puts it through, and it's the ultimate capper of the regular season. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now